What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to make this video. You guys are in for a major big video. What's up, guys? Welcome to Justin Thompson's World. If you've never heard of my channel, you definitely should check it out because today I have something for you guys, and I really feel like we've got a chance on this. It has been a long journey and I've been working months, breakneck hours, everything. So the big news is tomorrow at 12 o'clock, we are going to be having the Girl of Infinite Powers film. Yes, it is official. The Girl of Infinite Powers 4 has now been released. I'm gonna start shooting the movie tomorrow, and the final cut. The final cut is tomorrow, and then I'll show you guys my finished product on YouTube. But yes, we have something very good. Joseph Thompson's World. And I really want to show you guys how this went out. There's a lot of videos, especially on this account. Joseph Thompson, that's my personal account. I have two accounts. But I'm going to be releasing all of the Girl of Infinite Powers videos and into one slot, as well as my final cut. And so, without further ado, this is an intro video to kind of what you're going to expect, what to see, all the details you need to know. So, go ahead and click that like button, hit the subscribe button, because we have a lot to talk about. Okay, so first of all, what is the Girl of Infinite Powers 4? Now, originally, of course, the Girl of Infinite Powers, or TGOP, hashtag that, TGOP, that stands for The Girl of Infinite Powers, TGOP. So there are 4 books in TGOP, and I finished the first 3, but I really wanted to kind of backtrack. This is a backtracking video. When I originally thought of making the movie, I thought about making the first one, but I kind of got the idea. There's so much history. There's so much stuff that goes on with this series, and I love it. I love this idea, this whole universe that I've been able to create. The books are coming soon. I've got a lot of the books written down, but the movie is something that I really wanted to kind of focus on and make something real. Now, the movie is about 2 hours long, so you'll be sitting for a while. But what I've come up with is something very special. I worked really hard on this, and so I believe personally that it's going to be a great film. Now, what is the Girl of Infinite Powers? The 4th book really takes place from Angelica, who is the main character. She's the angel in the first 3 books that came down to Earth and made sense of reality. Now, Angelica's special power is her backstory and her special powers. The first thing I want to talk about is her backstory. Who is Angelica? Angelica is not is Angelica was, I should say was, a college student. And she was somebody who didn't know who she was, but then found out something. She found out a secret that changed her entire world. And that's where this idea comes from. A changed mind. So Jamie Downer is Angelica. Jamie Downer is a normal college girl. She went to the University of Lehigh, which is in Pennsylvania. You can also look at the links in my bio about Lehigh with the hashtags. And so she goes to college one day and has a dream. When she wakes up from the dream, she finds her father, who is the devil. Now, why is she called Angelica if she's from the devil? Well, Angelica was changed. She went through confession, and that's towards the end of the first book. So, as Angelica has this dream, she meets her father, and she's given all the powers in the world. Now, let's just stop for a moment. Not just any power, but infinite power. Angelica, there is no power she cannot possess. Earth, fire, and wind, bombs, the elements, anything you can think of, this girl has the power to do. Her most trending power is to walk into anywhere and change the reality of the room. So, for example, if Angelica wanted to go into a room and turn it into a sand beach, all she would have to do is enter the doorway. And with using her mind and telepathy, you would have this whole existence. So Angelica wakes up with all these powers, but the devil wants his daughter back, and that is where the story comes from. Angelica has been on Earth for quite a while. She's 18 when this story starts, and 25 in the fourth book. So over a course of a couple years, this is where we get the story from. One of the most world-defining stories, and I really don't want to make this about all the books, but it's a brief. This is a brief viewing. Basically, the simplest way I can explain it to you guys is this girl becomes an angel after getting resurrected by Christ and going through confession and committing herself to God. Angelica becomes an angel in God's army. And throughout the years, throughout the second book and the third book, she's fighting this war. Now, we get to book 4. The book and the movie are almost the same. I'll say that again. The book and the movie are almost the same. The only big difference is there is a lot more dialogue. I wanted to kind of apply the same dialogue in the book as the movie because a lot of what they're talking about can't be skipped over because there's a lot of vital information in both the book and the film, and those two correlate to create something that is so along the plot. The plot is complicated and twisted, but the most important thing to remember is there is always something that will grab your attention. There is never a dull moment. It is not always a science fiction. It is betrayal, it is love, it is loyal. And if you really look at this series, it takes a girl and it changes your mind. It changes your mind, it changes your attitude. It may even question your Christianity. Yes, there is Christianity in this novel. Be warned. I am not I am not judging anybody's Christianity. I do not want to offend anybody. But this series is based primarily along angels and a fight against the devil. Now, with that being said, the movie launches tomorrow, like I said. We're gonna try and do the final cut maybe tonight or tomorrow, but I'll will let you guys know when the final cut is coming. This is a preview to the final cut, so there may be 3 videos. There may be this one, and then tomorrow I may view the final cut, and also tomorrow I'm gonna show you the finished product. So that could take anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. So we're gonna start the final cut. Well, the movie is coming out at 12, so I got a lot of work to do tonight. I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. But what I really want to do is make sure that all of this comes into play and give you guys an amazing experience because I'm telling you, you do not want to miss out on this film. It is going to be lit. Very lit. So, what are some details? What are some things we might be missing? And what are some things that you need to know straight up? Straight up, you need to know that Angelica is searching for a diamond. Darkholdia is probably the most important word you'll ever hear in the series. Darkholdia is the world where the diamond of the devil, or they call it Didadia. That's what they call it. It's a word meaning devil worshipping a diamond. So the diamond is a symbol of a power that an angel cannot possess, because angels, they can't do anything wrong. God can never do anything wrong. So, with that being said, there is an evil out there that they must dispose of. But it has the influence to change your mind. Like I said that again, same phrase. This story changes your mind. There are so many twisting plots in it that it is crazy. If you can sit down and understand the entire film, you are a genius. Even me, I can understand some of it, but some of it, I still look back and I say, wow, I cannot believe that happened. So, with that being said, again, the movie is coming out tomorrow at 12, so stay tuned. Let's dive into the details. First detail, like I already said, was the Diamond and Darkholdia. The second detail is this is going to be taking place in the woods. So if you're into nature, or you're into like a wooded area, or you want to go out on your phones and go into your local woods, or a park somewhere, it's really good to watch this movie in the woods because, well, one, it's quiet, and one, it's a lot. I filmed probably most of the most important scenes from this film come from the woods. Now, I'm not saying you have to go into the woods, but if you really want to get full experience, I would expect you to go into the woods because it's a really good experience. The fourth and fifth detail are this movie's rated PG-13, so mainly for a lot of action. There's a little bit of there's some language in there. Sexuality is very brief. There's really nothing sexual in the film. There's a little bit of innuendo, and there's like a scene where somebody's like not all the way clothed. But this is the PG-13 movie, mainly for language and violence. It's not extreme, but it meets regulations as probably a teen film. So I would say 17 and over probably need to watch this film. And if you look at the bio, this is not made for kids. This video or any other video is not made for kids. So 17 and up is probably where this video needs to go. That's just me personally. All rights reserved. Copyrighted. That's me. So, what is the biggest and most important thing that this film is going to bring? I know you guys are questioning that, and I know you want to know this. If you've read the series, if you're looking into the videos, if you're going back and you're reading, or you're on YouTube and you see the Girl of Infinite Powers video, you'll know that there's a lot of dialogue and there's a lot of things said. And the reason the dialogue is so important is you cannot have an event happen without a cause. There is always a cause before the effect. And I believe in dialogue is so important that as they talk about what they're about to do, you get a broader picture of what is about to happen. Sometimes I see in books, they'll describe it for so long, you're like, I can't picture this in my mind. And when I start talking about it, it's so brief that you forget about it 30 pages down the line. Is this book all dialogue? No, I never said it was all dialogue, but I'm telling you, there is a lot to talk about in this book. And also, the Woodeds provide a lot of the battle scenes. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that the final cut will be shot on location here in Georgia. And one of the most surprising things that I found out as I wrote the series was so much of it was one second, I have to check a text. One of the most important things I want you guys to learn from this series is just be your own person. Don't let evil defeat you. Because if you have enough power, enough will set to defeat the evil, then you will rise on top. I'm not trying to convert you or force you into Christianity, but if you are a Christian, I strongly suggest that you look into this series. with that being said, this is the intro video. I would say go ahead and look at some of those videos, and I'm telling you, watch Joseph Thompson's World. You have this in here, but also I want you to type in Joseph Thompson's World, and you can check out the other Girl of Infinite Power videos. I'm gonna show you a clip of it, so you guys know exactly what to look for. Look for the brown hashtag. Just go there, and you'll find the Girl of Infinite Power videos. Some of them are under short videos, some of them are like originals, but yeah. So like I said again, before I finish, go ahead and click that subscribe button, click the like button. There's a whole lot of content coming out tomorrow, and stay tuned for 12 o'clock tomorrow. That is Sunday, that is Monday, December 14th. I'll say it again. Monday, December 14th at 12. That is when the Girl of Infinite Powers 4 is coming out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy what's to come next.